because I've seen a lot of these food influencers on social media, and
Hmm.
the camera work is so beautiful. It makes the food just look amazing. So you just want
Hmm.
to like these birria tacos. I asked my friend Juan at work about these birria tacos, and it's not a new thing, but the way it's been glamorized on social media. You could dip it in the consomme, and man, you just got to try it. So, how
First of
big are
all, first of
these
all, why'd you have to
influencers?
ask Juan about tacos?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, that sounds a little racist, Mark.
Well, his name happens to be Juan, man. He's a good dude, and he knows food. He turned me on to some food spots that have like
Hmm.
we want the Chipotle burrito, or you want the
Right.
homemade by mom burrito. So he turned me on to places like that, and it turns out to be just like it's like a social media influencer. He's ask and somebody will
Hmm.
tell. So word of mouth or social food influencer. What do you think, man?
I think
I mean, that's the old
I'm
way.
not. I think influencers are just that. They're not subject matter experts in their
Right.
particular field. They just trying to get likes and follows and subscribers to just gain more influence. To use the word over again. I think that there are probably a few because Gwen, you definitely goes to social media. Oh, babe, we got
She
to go
knows
to
the
this
stuff.
restaurant. We got to go to this restaurant because so and so on Instagram said they had the best fried chicken in the DMV.
Right.
Okay, whatever,
Right.
right? Or the best donuts, or the best hamburgers, or the best pizza, or the best whatever, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I get it. I totally get it. And a lot of times those people are 100% correct, right?
Right. Right.
But at the same time, I still like going to Yelp or open table and look at their reviews
Wow.
and see, kind of what's going on with that, right? Or just go to the place and if it's bad, it's bad. Or
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's
It's
good, it's
just
good.
trial and error thing.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it is what it is, right? But I think that a lot of these people are not influencing me. I'll just leave it at that. They're not influencing
that's
me.
the main one you need to influence is yourself,
Right,
man.
right, right. They're not influencing me, but I totally get it. I totally get it.
We got a
So
guy,
it's
DC Big Slim. He went to my high school in
mhm.
Wilson. He's one of the ones that has kind of blown up because of his. I mean, he gives it to you like straight from the streets type report, and he doesn't
Right,
pull any
right, right,
punches.
right. His
And I
name is
think we
Big
need more
Slim.
people like that. Huh?
His name is Big Slim.
Big Slim. That's his social media name.
Okay,
He's been
okay.
on Fox 5, and just because people like that are opening eyes to people who
Hmm.
want to go out to eat to different places. And there's so many new restaurants and bistros and,
Right.
and cafe coffee. And Gwen, your
Yeah, but
wife turned
Mark.
me on to Java Nation, man. That I never
Oh
heard of
yeah.
Java Nation,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm
Java
like
Nation's a
hooked.
monster, man. Java Nation's a monster. That's
Yeah, man, it's
that's
great.
that's
I'm hooked.
that's a really really good. If you're into coffee and that kind of stuff, I highly recommend Java Nation
Right.
versus your Starbucks or whatever, right? But I think there's a lot of influencers out there that are not influencing anybody, Mark. They're just not expert on that particular subject. It could be cars, it could be restaurants, it could be church. It don't make
Right.
no difference what it is, right? It don't make no difference. But it's I think that they think they know, but they really don't know. Like for instance, we went on this like crusade last year. I think it was last year of trying to hit a lot of different black owned restaurants in
Cool.
the area, right?
Right.
None of them were good.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
not good.
Okay.
That's not good.
Sorry. Now I ain't gonna say none of them were good.
Not
They
one.
were they were okay. They were
Yeah.
okay. And I'm not gonna name the names because I don't want embarrass nobody out there, right? But they were all okay, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what was lacking at some of them was the customer service.
That's
And you
that's
know
the
how I
part
am
I hear in
about
a
that.
lot of those. That's
Yeah,
too
you know I
bad,
am
man.
about that, bro. I don't care if the food is like 5 star. I don't care if it's the best food that you ever had in your entire life, right? If the service is bad or if it's slow or if it's just like, dude, what are you doing? What are you
Yeah.
talking about, right?
All right.
Then it takes away from the whole experience. Going to a
Right.
restaurant, I think in 2024 is an experience. It's not necessarily just about the food, what you put in your stomach, right? It's about everything, right?
It is. It
So
is.
if the customer service is off, or if the vibe is off, or if you just you hear yelling in the kitchen. And, you know,
Right.
if you pull up to the valet and you real nervous about giving your keys to this dude,
Yeah, buddy.
you know, this ain't Ferris Bueller's Day Off, bro. You
Right.
know, and if it's something like that, then I'm not really down with that
It's gonna
place.
change your
So
opinion. Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna change my opinion, right?
Yeah.
So I am really looking for if anybody put it in the comments. If you're in the entire Washington D.C. metro area, tell us some of your favorite spots. I don't care if they're black owned, white owned, polka dot owned, whatever, right? Tell us some
Right.
of your favorite spots and put it in the comments. And or anybody that's watching this from all over the country, name your city, name your favorite food spot.
Right. Everybody's got their own go-to spot in the city, and everybody has their own, eclectic food. That's near and dear to their city. And I want to know, man. I want to know if I go to Detroit, where should I go for some good seafood, or something like that, or Seattle, I want to go good fish or
Right.
whatever. Put it in the comments because the people have their own places, their own preferences, and you can't go wrong if you try it yourself and get your own and put your own little Yelp spin on it. So that's what you
Right.
got to do nowadays, man.